Okay, so welcome to this tutorial where we're gonna show you how to create something like this. So it's just, guy blows up, you got some blood splatter on the walls over here, and a painting on the wall here again. All this like stringy blood and such. Then we're gonna use some particle effects for this other blood here. So, yep, that's what it's gonna show you. So let's get started. I'm just gonna drag our footage into a new comp, just like that. So here's our footage. So the first thing that we want to do is freeze frame something like this here. So our guy isn't in the screen, and we just have our background plate here. So I'm gonna go right there. A little more. Right there looks about fine. I'm gonna duplicate that, and I'm gonna go time freeze frame right there. Just gonna stretch that down. So we have that frame. Now we're just gonna find the point where we want him to explode. Be about like that. We'll make that the last frame. Okay, so once we have that like this, we're just going to find where the last frame that our shooting guy is going to be. So let's say there. So we're just going to drag this one, line it up, and there you go. He's there, and he's not there. There, and he's not there. Yeah, it's a good idea to do these shots on a tripod so you can minimize the shakiness of it. Getting pretty much identical. We're just gonna trim this down, trim to comp, so we don't have such a big work area. Okay, so this is essentially the first part of what we're gonna be creating. Okay, so now that we have our guy disappearing right there, we're gonna do some naming. So we're gonna call this our still. So we know what we're talking about. That's our footage, so we can just leave that as that. So that's essentially that. We're just gonna lock these to make sure that we can't accidentally move them or anything like that. So we're gonna get started on the blood. So go to this frame right here, where just one frame before, one frame before he disappears. The last frame he's in there for. So here I have some blood, some stock blood from, bring it up here. It's from my Action Essentials 2 collection. Yep, right here, Action Essentials Blood. So I just selected a few ones and brought those in. I have these here. You can read those out if you want. So let's see. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna preview some of these. Well, that's pretty cool. Put this one here. Oh, that's a good one for a while. Let's see, which ones did I use? So we'll start off with Bloodburst 8. We're going to drag it in here, put it on top of everything, and there's a Bloodburst. So we're going to have to scale this up, so just hit S for scale, and then we can just scale that up, or you can use the buttons on the side, that's fine too. W to rotate, V for the pointer again. So we're just going to start off by putting some random blood right there. Okay, so there we have our first piece of blood. It's the first one. So now we're gonna take another one here. Not that one. To put this one. Yeah, that could work. Let's take this one here. Again, just put it on top. Find it. Where'd it go? Cut the first frame off. There we go. So there's that one. And scale that one up. Rotate it. Put it somewhere like that. Yeah, looks good. Okay, so we're good start. I already used this one. Oops. About 10. Oh yeah. That's pretty good. Bring 10 in, line it up. Gonna scale that up. Hit V. Close that. Rotate it. I'm gonna stick it right there. Squish that up a little. Cover most of his body there. Okay, so that's looking pretty good for now. Actually, let me just trim this to here, so this is going to be our work area for now. And let's see how this looks so far. Okay, so that's not bad. We have some rough edges that we can take care of actually. Actually, on the first one here, I think that's Bloodburst 8. Yeah, on Bloodburst, let's solo this, and just gonna draw a mask just around the edge here. Okay, so we're gonna hit M, and we're gonna subtract it, and then we're gonna hit F and feather it, just a bit there, so it doesn't have such a sharp edge. Actually, we could move this a little like that when we're out. In actually. Out. Okay, that looks better. Yeah, you don't really want the sharp edges in there. Okay, so boom. Alright. So that's a pretty good start in our blood. Now let's take 6, I think it was. Yeah, 6. Let's take 6. We're gonna drag it out in here, and we just want those little particles at the end. So we're just gonna cut it, just like that. Gonna scale it up with S. Hit V, W to rotate it. Just sort of put it on like that. And we're also gonna draw a mask for this one. Draw it around here because we only want it here on the top part, not so much here on the bottom part. So I'll just draw this mask, hit M, and subtract it. Don't think we're gonna need to, yeah. We could feather that a little. Yeah, just a little. There we go. So then we have some particles up there. And this one is just really thick blood. Definitely sell the effect a little more. So we're just gonna keep adding some more blood. Let's see, Bloodburst 13. What's this? I could use that. Put it on top. Oops. Wrong one. Okay, where is this one? I'll probably start putting that there, scale it up, move it back in. Yep. So it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. So we're missing some stuff around the bottom here, so let's just go back and start repeating them, I guess. Oh, this one's really good. Third one here. Okay, line that up. Put that down there. S to scale. V. No, it's kind of big actually. A little smaller maybe. I'm gonna rotate it up and put it there. Yeah, that looks good. We're gonna do the same mask thing around here, so it doesn't have such a harsh edge. I'm gonna hit M, subtract, and F for feather. There we go. That looks pretty good.